So happy you guys chose today to join us and hear the Word of God.
Welcome.
We just wanted to take this opportunity to introduce ourselves. My name is Herschel,
I'm Clint.
and this is Guided Light. What's Guided Light, you ask? It's two guys learning about the Bible, talking about what they learned, applying it to life, and hoping somebody along the way hears the Word of God.
We hope you guys join us. We went through a lot of work trying to prep this, so if you can only see what we did behind the scenes to make this happen, it's a little interesting, but we're here and it works. So we hope that you guys enjoy watching it. We've also created a podcast account, so we hope you enjoy listening if you can't watch it. But yeah, our mission really is to just break into the Bible and learn it together, and also discuss, what we're learning. And if you don't know about it or like to learn about it, this is probably a good spot to start, because we also aren't by any means professionals at it. So
Right, I definitely agree with that, and I want to reiterate that aspect. We're not professionals, we're not preachers, and we're not here trying to preach at all. We're just trying to talk about what we've learned as disciples ourselves. And hopefully, maybe somebody can hear that word and become a learner themselves, a student. That's
Right.
all we're kind of hoping to accomplish with this, and have a little bit of fun, because who doesn't like some fun?
oh yeah, we like fun. We both have families, so I have a little girl who recently turned 2 years old, and Herschel has a little girl himself, a brand new girl.
She's about
So
2 months old now.
we want to congratulate him on that, but also coming from a father's perspective, we want to be that role model. And I think by us doing this, it helps me to know that what I'm doing is good, and how I'm leading my daughter in life is also good, and it is the way. So I think that's important, and I hope we learn a lot about being fathers and being great role models.
I understand that, definitely. Not only for our family aspect, but I've got a lot of friends I care about, and what I've learned is, by the grace of God, the best way you can help somebody is by spreading the Word of God. They can learn and do so many great things by the Word. It's awesome. God is amazing. He does awesome things for you. It's amazing, the kind of different things that you'll experience it. At the time, it may seem like it's the worst thing, but the crazy part is it all works out in the end, because He has a plan. And it's not your plan. It may not go the way you're looking at all.
Right, yeah.
But at the end, it's the way it should be done,
Yeah.
And I'm just hoping to have people hear that and maybe provide a little bit of relief for people. The world's kind of crazy right now.
Right, especially now.
We're going through a lot of crazy stuff with COVID, mask orders, things like that. The world's a little bit of crazy. So, but learning the Word of God has helped me get through it and understand that it's all going to work out in the end.
Yeah, I think a lot of people search, spend a lot of their time searching through life, what the answers are, and a lot of them don't really open the Bible. And I think all of your answers can be found in this one book. I truly do. And I think the more we can open it, and the more we can really spread these pages, we'll get to know the true happiness in life and really the true meaning of what we're here to do. And I hope we generate good followers.
Yeah, hey, I'll take one follower, I'll take 1,000, it doesn't matter. Anybody who wants to listen to us, I just hope that we get anybody that wants to hear the Word of God. And not even so much that, just hang out with two cool dudes trying to have some fun as well. Which brings us to my next kind of deal. Where we're going from here. You know a little bit about us now, what our mission is. Guided Light, we're just trying to get the word out about what we've learned. So to go into the next episode, where we're going from here? Christmas. Christmas is coming up. Not very far. What is Christmas? Do you know? I hope you do. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. But that's what we're going to talk about. What is Christmas? Who is Christmas? Why is Christmas? There's a lot of things I think people who may not be a follower already may have some misconstrued thoughts of what the process is and why it is. So I really want to talk about that, and maybe somebody can hear, and realize what it actually is. Or maybe you already know, and you'll just enjoy rehearing everything you already know.
And this channel's kind of starting off on a weird foot anyway, because we're so close to a holiday. So we are going to begin our whole movement with a special pretty much about Christmas. But following that, like Herschel already said, we plan to start somewhere in the Bible and teach you from the beginning. I wouldn't say teach, but help.
We'll discuss what we've learned. So we
That's the word I was looking
consistently study the Bible. We're always trying to learn everything about it, anything we can, trying to understand it because that's what it is, right?
That's what I was looking
So what our mission is, I guess ultimately, is just to talk about what we've learned, our aspects of it, how it applies to our life, what it means to us. Not that that really means anything to anybody, but I figure if somebody will listen and we can help spread that message just a little bit more each time, that's the ultimate goal.
So if we could backtrack a little bit, how this all came to be was Herschel kind of had this, calling to make this happen. So he came from Kansas City from a different church and moved back to where we live in Jeff City, Missouri, and he was looking for another church, and so we found one together. And from that point, he's just kept getting this calling to do this. So I'll let him kind of explain how this really came to be.
And let me just put it this way, and maybe if I share a story about how God works in amazing ways and kind of how this all come to be, without going too far into a long story, backtracking a little bit, it's about 2 years ago, looking for a church because I've been trying to find a home church for me and my wife, Sarah. She was very apprehensive about church, was not very comfortable in that setting by any means. And, while the ultimate goal is to get the message out, it's how you do that, I think, helps people. So I was sitting in a parking lot one day at the parking lot of the gym, trying to figure out, I was like, I'm going to do some searching for a church. So I get online and I'm searching, trying to find one that I think, will work for me and her and what we believe and how it all just fits for us. And then the next thing I know, I look straight up from my car. There's a sign right in front of me. Literally, I kid you not, a church that was opening in a week. So it was a Wednesday. They were going to have their first service on a Sunday. I told my wife, hey, let's go.
Yeah.
And from there on out, she's loved it. She's been a believer. She wants to learn. She is learning. And it's just amazing how everything went into place. And
How
it's
he
just
helped you make
working
this
like
happen,
that.
huh?
Like, he had that plan. He knew that was going to happen like that.
This isn't here because of us, that's for sure. I mean,
Definitely.
somebody else made this happen.
There's no mistake that we're here, whether we get one listener, like I said, or what have you.
Right.
If we can reach and touch one person, that's what I want to do.
So, like I said, we did create a podcast as well. It's also Guided Light. We do have an email that we created in future hopes to, if you guys want to contact us, that is also Guided Light.
What is that email?
It is guidedlight.hc@gmail.com. Again, it's guidedlight.hc@guidedlight.com. So we hope to maybe put on some merchandise too if this takes off. Like Herschel made these shirts today. I guess they're pullovers, aren't they? So he made these today, but we hope to get merchandise out at some point and just experience all this with you guys. So and we're excited to really experience it with each other. So whether you follow us or not, it's not going to matter to us because we're here for each other. So
and like I said, we just want to help associate the Bible with our everyday life. And if somebody helps hear that word, if it helps somebody hear that word at the end of it, that's what our ultimate goal is. So really, with all of that being said, and with the light of hearing the word, I want to close it with this. It's a verse from the Bible. It's Jeremiah chapter 33, verse 3. And it reads as such.
hang on, where's that?
It's Jeremiah chapter 33, verse 3.
Okay.
And it does read as such. Call me, and I will answer you, and will tell you great and hidden things you have not known. And I think that speaks numbers to what we're trying to do here. Call on to God. Pray to God. Ask Him for the word. You'll hear the word. Try to listen to the word. Study the word. I think it's a great message.
That's a good one. That's a really good one. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the introduction. I think we did an okay job for being newbies for sure. So
Yeah.
we're excited.
Hey, thanks for stopping by, everybody. And thank you for hearing the word. Until next episode. See you next time.
See you next time.